how often should someone update his will and why?
Whenever there's been a big change in the family, the child is born, there's been an unexpected death,
Grandchildren?
grandchildren, you win the lottery, you inherit a significant amount of assets, all those things. And of course, they're constantly changing the estate tax law.
Now, I've heard that keeping an old will can cause more trouble than writing a new one for several reasons. The difficulty of finding witnesses. Is that something that someone should be concerned about?
Well, if it's a self-proving will, no. If there's a notary at the end, it's probably been self-proved, and you wouldn't have to worry about witnesses.
How about the will being written in another state and designating a certain relative in the other state to be what we'd call a personal representative? Chuck, is that person would that person be qualified to act as a personal representative if that person who executed the will came and lived in Florida?
Well, it depends on whether the person, how they were related at the time they were residing in the other state. There's a list within the Florida statute that indicates if you are a non-Florida resident, how you qualify. And normally it's brothers, sisters, uncle, aunts, nephews, nieces, parents, grandparents, and spouses related there too. But if you wander outside of that, like your next door neighbor from Michigan or something, that they're not going to qualify. And if the person dies in Florida and they subsequently move, that's not going to resolve the problem.
Okay, so there definitely is a need to keep updated on circumstances.
Mm-hmm.
You just
certainly as to the designation of personal representative, that's important, and plus the affidavit issue.